Hello, Life Groups. Thank you so much for gathering today. We are almost to Christmas, and we are in the third week of our Advent series where we've been talking about this season of Advent in the traditional church calendar that basically serves as a reminder for the Jewish people who waited for hundreds of years for the Messiah to come, but it also serves as a reminder for us as Christians that Jesus will one day return and make all things new again. This week we talked about joy, and in Luke chapter 2 we see the continuation of the Christmas story where shepherds were guarding their flocks and suddenly an angel of the Lord appeared and gave good news that will bring great joy to all people. Good news to shepherds who were ordinary, perhaps even less than ordinary people. This news of the King has come. All of the stories, all the prophecies, all the wondering and waiting, all the praying and hoping had finally culminated in this time and place in history. Good news, great joy. The problem is that you and I, we tend to use happiness and joy interchangeably. So what is joy? Where do we find joy? Louis Giglio has a wonderful definition, and it says that happiness is an emotion based on circumstances and outcomes, where joy is gratitude that is rooted in grace no matter the circumstance. Joy is an attitude that God's people adopt not because of happy circumstances, but because of their hope in God's love and promise. So if joy is gratitude rooted in grace and rooted in Jesus, that means that the enemy of joy is an ungrateful spirit that is rooted in self, and we bear fruit of ourselves. Things like entitlement, this attitude of I deserve it, or even shame, right? I'm too broken, I'm too bad, I'm not good enough, I can never receive this gift. But joy is gratitude rooted in grace no matter the circumstance. The awareness of God's grace and favor, a joy that transcends your current state or bank account, your current relational status or family loss or pain or diagnosis or sickness. Joy comes from the realization that there is a God who loves you and me enough that he would send his very best thing to a broken and beat up world. This is good news, and it brings great joy. The King has come, and as we often sing, joy to the world. But the goal is to not be more joyful. That is certainly a byproduct, but the goal is to not be more joyful. The goal is to be more like Jesus. The goal is to know Jesus more today than we did yesterday, and more tomorrow than we do today. The goal is to abide in him, to remain in him, and to delight in him. So I want you to take a moment at the end of today and read Romans 15:13 that says, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and all peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit." Enjoy your discussion today.